I started decorating at my father's bakery when I was young, and I moved on to other corporate bakeries, private bakeries, to broaden my experience. And after 27 years of working for other people, I decided to open my own shop. I started with unforgettable wedding cakes and eventually got so busy that I had to think that I had to expand. So I bought Perfect Wedding Cake at that time, and then my husband, who was a baker years ago, came on as my baker, and I did all the designing, and now my son has come on, so it's a third generation baking and cake decorating business. Well, the first big cake I made was for Medea's family reunion when I was still just Unforgettable Wedding Cake, and I made a 6-foot tall Eiffel Tower. But I knew months ahead that I was going to be making the cake, but they didn't give me the idea that they wanted until 4 days before the shooting. So I had to suddenly create a 6-foot tall Eiffel Tower cake in 3 days. Seeing my cake on the screen I was ecstatic. It was just wonderful because it filled up the whole screen. I made a 3-dimensional, life-size double neck guitar for Don Felder, who wrote the song Hotel California. Dr. J's wedding cake, that was a lot of fun, and also his birthday cake. I've done Steel Magnolia's remake. I had the 4-foot tall cake for that show, but I also did the red velvet armadillos, and I got to teach them how to cut the back end of the armadillo off so that was kind of fun. I pay attention to what the bride wants. I don't try to force my ideas on her. And we have a lot of attention to detail. I want to make sure everything is right. Even if most of the people won't be able to see it, I know that it's right. And my husband, who delivers, is extremely punctual. It's very important not to worry about where your cake is. Are they on the road? I want to know my cake is there when I'm getting married. I don't really look at it as edible art. I look at it as art. Getting the feedback from the bride from after the wedding when she comes back and sends you a thank you note or calls on the phone or emails telling you how wonderful the cake was. That always brings such a smile to my face. We have expanded to doing desserts for weddings and parties, and we wanted to make sure and have something delicious. We have amazing pecan bars. I have my father's recipe butter cookies and brownies that we're making. We've taken a lot of the old recipes and combined them with the modern twist on the wedding cakes, so we have a great combination.